Hey, it's me, Magical Shante 888. Just popping in for a quick video. I was just thinking about life and life's transitions and how that impacts us, and how I feel like as humans, we don't always honor the fact that we're mourning a transition. I've shared over the last few weeks um, the my transition of my grandmother and how she is no longer with me, and I've shared a little bit about how that has impacted me while going through that. um, a good transition is my baby boy is no longer in the infant class. He is going to the toddler class, which is so much fun. Toddlers are the cutest. They're definitely turning into Sour Patch Kids, which he's kind of turning into, but it's fun watching him blossom and grow into this little tiny human being. He's so sweet. I wish he could stay that little, forever, and it be healthy, and it not stunt his growth in any way. But that's neither here nor there. I just felt like I needed to share just what I'm going through and the many transitions of life, and how we don't always acknowledge the fact that, this is an interesting feeling. Like, I'm not sure how to navigate this. Like, I shed a few tears at the fact that my baby is no longer going to be in the infant class, because this is my baby. Like, this is a being that I gave birth to who is growing up very, very quickly. He will be 18 months, next month, because he's 17 months. So it's a lot, like, dealing with being a mom, navigating, with four kids, going through separation and the issues that come with that, you know, um, trying to be the best version of myself, trying to teach my kids, trying to navigate in this crazy, chaotic world that we live in. It's a lot. And so sometimes it can feel like those that are transitions that have to happen can get washed away in what the world is saying that we should focus on. I don't know, like, necessarily where this message is coming from or where it's going, but I just felt like I needed to share, because we live in a world that is constantly invalidating our feelings. And a while ago, I saw a few TikToks of mothers expressing how we as mothers don't always get to mourn the fact that our child's growing up. I saw one TikTok with a parent that mentioned that, and I'm going to get kind of emotional, because my children and my family mean everything to me. And I've said that and I've expressed that, and it for real. Okay. I would do anything, within my reach for not only my family, my children, my friends, the people that I care about. When I care, I really care, and it's hardcore. But she said that every year that her child has, a birthday, the night before, she basically like says goodbye to that version of her child. So if your child's 3 turning 4, she says goodbye to the 3-year old, because they're no longer going to be 3, they're going to be 4. So that is very, very powerful and monumental, because it also gives you a sense of peace of realizing, like, this version of my child is no longer going to exist, because they're a different version. Just like every year that you have a birthday, you're no longer that same age. So in essence, you should be saying goodbye to that version of yourself. Like, this year I'll be turning 36. Crazy. Crazy. I can't believe it. I can't believe it at all. Like, because 36 where? What? I am childish AF, so maybe that's part of it too. But I feel like we should honor the small moments and the small wins, because we deserve it. Again, we live in a world that is constantly invalidating us, and especially if you were a woman, and especially if you were a woman of color, in particular a black woman. We are constantly being nagged, ragtagged, picked apart, yet and still everybody wants to steal or try to steal our essence and copy and be everything that we are. They want our rhythm and not our blues. Okay? And that's just the way it is whenever you are a melanated person, because it happens to men too. It happens to anybody who is not white. I'm going to just say that. It is what it is. Like, yeah, there are parts of whiteness that people want, but actually, it's not really the whiteness, it's the proximity to whiteness. I don't want to get too deep and I don't want to go on a whole nother topic, but the point is just that we owe it to ourselves to take a little bit of time and baby ourselves. We are living in unprecedented times, okay? Things are going batshit crazy on every corner of the world. There's little fires everywhere. And we're also trying to put them out around us, but also remember we said we were resting, so we're also kind of minding our black ass business, our black owned business rather. Okay? And I implore us to continue to do that for really forever, but definitely while things are going on, in that White House or whatever. But take the time to nurture yourself, to validate yourself, and to grieve during those transitions, because it's difficult. It's difficult. And I've talked about grieving, and as soon as I said that I was over something, I still have lingering feelings every now and again, and it really does piss me off. But then it also makes me go in further, and it reminds me, like, okay, what is it that I'm trying to hold on to? Like, what is it that I feel like I'm lacking that's making me feel like I need to still hold on to this idea of this person, place, or thing? Like, what is that? And that's not even in reference to my grandmother passing, that is in reference to relationships. Like, grieving is a never ending process, but as life transitions, we do have to go back to that grieving wheel, and the grieving will look different for each situation. I.e., if it's a job that you were at for 5 to 10 years, yes, you're going to grieve being around those people and the smell of coffee in the break room and the conversations and the monumental things that you were able to do within that company, but also taking that with you and moving forward to understand that you're going on to bigger and better things. And I feel the same way when it comes to my baby going to the toddler class, because now he is a little independent guy. He's walking around, he's running around, he's playing. I saw him when he was walking into the class. There's like a big window, and I saw him. So he seems to be in there, and he has friends from the infant class that he was in there that he was in the infant class with, and they've been in the toddler class for a little bit now. So, and I'm grateful that he didn't go to the infant class as soon as he turned 12 months, which I don't think that they usually do that, but I'm glad because he was so little. um I don't know, it's just, this is just a way for me to kind of vent. I won't say rant because I'm not really yelling or anything, but just to vent. Like, being a mother can be difficult because we have such an emotional attachment to our children, and we always want the best for them without trying to smother them. Because my brain started thinking, like, okay, well, since he's going to be in the toddler class, like, is there a way that I could maybe like have him do maybe just part-time? Because he's not there all day. I drop him off about 8, I pick him up about 2. So he's not there all day, and I'm grateful for that. Now, once I start working again, I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. Um, but I'm grateful for the fact that he doesn't have to be there all day like some children have to be there. So that's why I do my best to pick him up early whenever I can. Um, and that is such a privilege because there are so many parents that don't have that opportunity. And I'm so blessed to be able to have that opportunity. And I will continue to have that opportunity. Um, I'm grateful for the fact that I am able to put my baby in daycare and I don't have to have him all day. Um, I am not a parent that would homeschool my kids. If I had to, yes, I would, but my kids get on my nerves. I love them, and I'll do anything for them, but I like my peace. So I'm going to, any resource that I can outlet and outsource and be able to put them in activities and be able to have them stay busy, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. But yeah, just giving ourselves the opportunity, giving ourselves the grace. Now, why would you pull up right here? Giving ourselves the opportunity and the grace to be able to mourn those transitions in life. And yeah, that's really it. Um, that's really all that I have. Make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you like conversations like this. It's a chit chat. Most of my videos are chit chats. I am working on a vlog channel, and I also have another channel where I do covers for songs and stuff. And I'm working on getting some things to upgrade that as well. And yeah, those are all the announcements that I have. Stay tuned because I'm really working on elevating, and I won't say rebrand, but I'm just working on things. Um as you should be. And that's it. Stay great. Do your best. Show up. Be the best version of yourself. Love yourself unapologetically. And yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will check you in the next one. Peace.